Morning Stampers. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to make this little box. This is called the 7-Eleven box. I created this one with our Rich Razzleberry cardstock and I used our Petal Pizzazz stamp set. First thing you want to do is cut a piece of cardstock at 7 inches by 11 inches like this. Again, I chose Rich Razzleberry. You're going to turn it horizontal and then you're going to score it at 4.5. And then you're going to score it at 6.5. And then you're going to turn it vertical and score it in at 1.5 inches. And then you're going to flip it around and do the same thing on the other side. And score it at 1.5. And then you're going to fold over on the scored lines like this. And this is going to create the main part of your little 7-Eleven box. And then you'll have these scored lines right here in the center. You want to cut these. These are going to be our flaps to fold the box up. So then you're going to have that, and then you're going to take some sticky strip, and you just want to place it right there like that. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now if you decide you want to do any stamping on the box base itself, you'll want to do that before you assemble the box. Just keep that in mind. You're going to peel off the backing, and then you're going to flip this over like that and just line everything up so you'll have that. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side here. And I always do one side at a time like this, so I make sure the box layers are all facing the same way when it's completely done. So you have the same finished edges. Then you're going to take some more sticky strip and you're just going to place that right there on that flap. You're going to do the same thing to the other side. And fold that up just like that. Line everything up. Press down. Flip it over. Do the same thing to the other side. Next, now to decorate it, I ran this ribbon before I placed the cardstock over. So you want to take your ribbon and just kind of wrap it around like that. And just leave it there loosely for now. Then you want to cut a piece of cardstock at 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. I did Tempting Turquoise and sponged Tempting Turquoise ink around the side. And then I cut a piece of Old Olive at 3.5 by 4 inches. I sponged the edges again with Old Olive ink. And you're just going to run some snail right over that and place them together. And then I cut a piece of Whisper White at 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. I stamped the flowers in Tempting Turquoise and Old Olive. These are from our Petal Pizzazz stamp set. And then I sponged Rich Razzleberry ink around the edges to give it a finished look. Then you're just going to place that right on the back, and then you're going to flip it over and add some stamping dimensionals to the back, because you want this up so you can slide your ribbon around. And you're just going to peel off the stickies on the back here. And then you're going to just place that right in the center of the box. So you have that. Then the next thing I did was I took the flower, stamped it in Rich Razzleberry ink on Whisper White cardstock, and I cut that out and added dimensionals on the back again. And you're just going to place your flower in the center. And then I stamped the leaves in Old Olive on Whisper White. I sponged Old Olive around them to make them stand out a little more, and added dimensionals onto the back of them. And then I just slid them underneath the flower here, like that. And then to finish off the flower, I took one of our designer buttons from the playground container and I put a glue dot on the back here, and I just added that right into the center of the flower there. And then next I took the Happy Birthday from the stamp set On Your Birthday, and I stamped that in Tempting Turquoise, punched it out with the large oval punch, and then I punched out a piece in Old Olive with the scallop oval punch, and I sponged the edges with Old Olive ink. And then I put a dimensional on the back, and then I'm just going to come in here and put this down here like this. So you have that so far. Now comes the fun part of tying the ribbon. And I'm going to try to show you this. I'm not very good at bows when I'm on the spot. So you're going to just tie this up here like that. So you'll have that, and then you're just going to snip it. Snip this side a little bit more. And I'm sure you will tie a much better bow than I do. And then there you go. You have the 7-11 box. Thank you.